And welcome to a new series of Let's Play. I am your host, the RPG Guy, and let's start with a new series of games known as Soul Blazer, or the Soul Blazer Trilogy, arguably quadrilogy. This is a game that kind of helped put Enix further on the map, game series rather, outside of just Dragon Quest and those various games. The Soul Blazer trilogy, or technically quadrilogy, is again a series of games that take place with the feel of kind of like a Zelda game, but with much more story involvement, more so than gameplay. There's a lot of gameplay here, and it's very Zelda-esque in nature, but most of it is there's more story elements in this. The games that follow this series, some of you might be familiar with. Soul Blazer being the first game, the second one being Illusions of Gaia or Illusions of Time, depending on where you come from in the world, and Terra Enigma, which we will get to those other two games for sure. And then there's another game called Grand Stream Saga. Now that game has been always kind of up in the air, as is this actually one of the games that involve the Soul Blazer original trilogy. It is made by Quintet. It's actually what Quintet turned into, but it's the same producers of the original Soul Blazer trilogy who have come out and said, yes, this is part of the Soul Blazer franchise. From that, you can take with that what you will, but usually when somebody says from the franchise, yeah, this is one of those games, you kind of believe it. I'll take their word for it. Anywho, but this is the very first game. You could even argue this game may have inspired games like Dark Cloud, with the world being destroyed, with nothing left in it, and as you save the world, you are in a sense, restoring or rebuilding that same world. Very controversial for the diehard fans, but for those of you who have never played this and are now just being introduced to it, that's kind of the interpretation. That's kind of the way to interpret it. This game, overall, in my opinion, can be considered maybe the weakest of the three games. Mostly because this is like a first attempt thing. So, I think it's a great game. It's a classic. It's always overlooked by many people, so I'm glad to be playing it with you guys. Again, welcome to Soul Blazer, or Let's Play Soul Blazer. I'm your host, the RPG Guy, and let's get to this. So I did a test earlier to make sure it worked. It works fine. So let's start a new file. For those of you who needed to know about that beginning text, let me explain really quickly what happened. There was a king with a lot of greed. He heard about an inventor in his kingdom who was world famous, known as Dr. Leo. He kidnaps Dr. Leo and forces him to build a machine to summon the Lord of Darkness, Death Toll. Death Toll comes in and makes a deal, and the king makes a deal with him, and for all the souls that the king brings to Death Toll will pay him 1 gold coin. Yeah, it sounds like a pretty fucking shitty deal, doesn't it? And that tone there describes the nature of this playthrough. Okay, so what ends up happening is this keeps going until the king's greed is so great that there is nothing left of the world, except for a being known as the Master, and this guy here in the armor that we're looking at now. So the Master wants us to have a name. Since I've been using asshole in the last playthrough I did, I think, of this some time ago, we will use a new name. A name of gloriousness that is just behind where we came from. And yet pillars out a pillar of brown elegance. The Butthole. We will name our character Butthole. Butthole! Yo, Butthole! What an interesting name indeed. Thank you. Love typos, don't you? So now we are free to go and save the world. And let's see. So we received the Sword of Life. Remember, this is a very, as far as what to do in this game, it's very enigmatic. Or ambiguous, if you will. So here's what we gotta do. Gotta kill these fools. Oh my god! They're hipster goblins! Kill them! Kill them! Why do I have to see their butt crack? It's so horrible. Oh, Old Man Smithers. I used to live up in the sky just like you. Now I am living on Earth away from the Master. All the creatures that have been captured by Death Toll, I think I said Death Soul, it's Death Toll, are sealed away in monster lairs. Just as you set me free, you must free everyone. Even the release of a small tree or creature, they will aid you in your quest. Here, take this. Butthole receives the flame ball magic. Okay, so now this dude will join us. He uses all types of magic. And he tells us that he needs gems in order to use them. The gems are dropped from monsters. They look like spherical balls. Balls made of gold. But it's going to take some serious brass balls to save this world. Let's equip some magic. And just to show you how that works, pressing the Y button activates magic. And this is where we can save. So we'll record. Now, sometimes I get some lag in this game audibly, but the gameplay itself does not lag. So if you hear any lag in the audio, I don't know why it's doing that. My Super Nintendo's crapping out on me. I don't know. It could be anything. Yeah, see, I think that maybe the cartridge is bad, too. Butthole heard a small voice. There are many creatures being held in the underground castle. If you can release those creatures, the village will be reconstructed. Keep in mind, there's nothing here. It's a big, empty space. Kind of what happens to a third world country after I have Taco Bell and release my farts. Okay, anyway, my fat-ass farts. Alright, let's move forth. Into the darkness we go! So this game, very ambiguous, doesn't really give you much information other than we gotta kill these 1980 punk rock goblins. So let's get it on. Bring it, bring it, bring it. Who's your daddy? Who's your daddy? So our hero, the Soul Blazer, can only do really one of two things. He can only slice his sword and move back and forth, kind of strafe with his sword erect. Okay, you know, those are words I should not... The sword and erect are things I should not use. And anyway, but he doesn't have really the means to block stuff outside of swinging at him with his sword. So you can be considered quite vulnerable in this game. So, let's see. We gotta keep killing them until there's nothing left. And then this one, as you'll see, will start to rebuild the world. Look at that. So, not the freedom of Dark Cloud, but definitely the thought of world reconstruction. World reconstruction. Though I love both of those games dearly, there's some relevance here. There's just no Atla anywhere. Alright, and then we've got the violating tentacle bushes, which is pretty much what these fuckers are. I hate these guys. They try to reach out with their pedo hand and try to get you. Fear them. So far, they haven't been trying to use their hand at all. And yeah, you just gotta kind of keep slicing at them, keep killing them until they die off. And sometimes you even get cool shit. And we get a medical herb. Who's got the herb? So, your HP will be refilled if your life meter reaches 0. You'll never be able to carry more than one medical herb on you at a time. Thus, for those of us who are familiar with, you know, the difficulty of the games of old, here's the evidence of that. So you can see how I'm going to use this technique here, the back strafing. Be careful, though. There is a guy in that upper left corner who likes to chuck fireballs at you. We could try to get to him and kill him off, but at what risk, you know? We're almost down anyway. And remember, you don't really have defense working with you. Yeah, they apparently forgot how to spell the word alright. There we go. So we killed him too. Let's go check this gem out. No shit, lady. And we get some free XP for our trouble. We're gonna stay. And when we lose our herb and we're about at half health, we'll make our way back. Since enemies do not respawn in most variations of the game. In most cases of the game, not variations. In most cases, enemies don't respawn. There are some cases where they do. And there's also going to be enemies throughout the game that we're not able to kill yet. Notice how I specified yet. Now, this technique is not the best technique. As you can see, it just used my herb up. But it relatively works. You could do the slicing thing, too. But, I mean, sometimes they still get away from you. If you don't distance yourself just right, those enemies still find a way to fucking dick around with you. Now we got the tool shop, which is good. Tool shop will give us access to more herbs and stuff, and you notice there's not really any currency in this game, so keep that in mind. We get 12 delicious scrumdiddly-umptious gems. We get more of these assholes. Yeah, bring it! Bring it, you plant motherfuckers. Now, right now, the game's being generous by plopping these guys out one at a time. As the game progresses, even within this dungeon, the game will start plopping more of these assholes out. You know, you're gonna find yourself fighting 2 or 3 of these guys if you don't kill them quickly. So keep that in mind, too. Yeah, we released the tulip! There once was a man from Nantucket who tried to say, let's go butt fuck it. But then the goat took a load and kicked him right in his nugget. Alright, so we freed a tulip. The world is saved! One flower at a time. Whoa! Be careful, these guys fucking shoot Hadokens at you. Bad Hadoken demon. The power of Ryu does not compel you. It does not compel thee. Alright. And the bridge guard. Alright. Slowly but surely, don't call me Shirley. The world is making a comeback. Now, these flying dudes can ignore structures. So you want to be careful of them. But you're better off getting rid of that fire pot first. And like in Illusions of Gaia, you can pull the orbs to you if they are too far away. So these guys like to come at me. We'll just use this one. My sword doesn't seem to stop them from their progression. And you see we gain enough experience to level up, which is always a good thing. And we received the Dream Rod. Yay! We actually need that. It's a quest-driven item. Ah, shit. Fuck you. See, now you can see them already starting to pop out more guys. And you know, I could use my magic, but I usually try to save my gems up as much as possible. You could use your magic, but there are boss fights and things like that, and sometimes you want a little bit extra going in. Now, the boss fight's coming up, probably not so much, but I'm not too hyper concerned about my gem count right now. And the Ivy's been released. Sometimes the quickest way, too, to get back to a town is to kill yourself. I know that sounds grim and dark as shit, but it's true. Again, you can see we're going to use the edge of our sword to get these fucking Hadoken bitches. Give them due course. But don't they have, like, a real name? Yeah, I'm sure they do. But this is the face of me not giving a shit what that real name may be. Alright. Ah, fuck. Fuck. And we're almost actually to the halfway point of this dungeon. Well, not necessarily halfway point, but as far as we can go till we have to make our way back to town. Which is why we kept going forward. Uh-oh. Bad splooge. Bad splooge, bad! Aw, yeah. What a bitch. I can't turn the wheel, cause I'm too busy watching porno on my Android. Alright, let's keep moving. So, obviously, an elevator invented by Dr. Larry cannot move this unless the watermill is turning. Well, there's your problem. Alright, so we gotta get the watermill going. This is the quickest way back. We had been up this area earlier. Woo, woo! And look at that, back to the exit we are. Or back to the exit we have come. Alright. Oh yeah, we already talked to this asshole. Talking plant life? No! Well, maybe that means something sexy is gonna happen, like, you know, poison ivy. Alright, so let's see here. No shit. Alright. So we learned this information. You don't say... Say yes. I will call you Butthole from now on. Use the second floor as your own room. For we are now ever known as Butthole. Alright, let's keep moving. Since we glorious Butthole will save the world. Damn right, I'm gonna take what I need. Yeah, I'm gonna need your drugs. So this gives us back a medicinal herb, or medical herb. This is medical. Alright, and so we've done that. Talk to this asshole. What a fucking dick. Trust me, that guy is just annoying as shit. You don't say. Fuck yeah, I'll do it for you. Get the fuck out the way. Let me show you how it's done. Let me roll back my sleeves, rip my pectoral muscles, and booyah! See, that wasn't so hard, jackhole. Sometimes you just have to try. Alright, I believe we also uncovered something else, but I can't think of what it was. I can't think of what it is either. You know what? Oh, yeah, no, it is here. Okay, I was gonna say, I'm looking around the mountainsides, and I'm like, there should be some vines we undid. There they are. There's the iron armor. 50 gems. And some free XP. Alright, so now that we've got a piece of armor, we should equip it. Because, you know, defense power, good. Life, yes. Death, not so much. And did we... Yeah, we got the medical herb. So we don't need to do anything with the dream rod yet. But we do need to go save. And free saves can come from the Master. The Master! I do like to say that the Soul Blazer trilogy has this really strong kind of precedence of... How does one explain this? That the reason the third game did not come out in the US, which is in English, is that it challenges a lot of religious thoughts and practices. It has to do with gods and deities. The second game has to do with the genesis of the world. Again, Gaia, or the beginning of time, illusions of time. And Nintendo felt after Illusions of Gaia was somewhat provocative. Nintendo does what it normally does when it tucks its tail and runs from anything that's dare be it might make someone uneasy. They did not release Terranigma in the US because they believed no amount of translation would be able to kind of make it work in a way that would not backfire against kind of the Bible Belt thumping gamers that lived. I have, you know, I've given up on some of those people, okay? If a game fucking makes you question your faith, you've got deeper problems. You've got deeper rooted problems than the video game itself, okay? But yeah, that was one of the big reasons, was the controversy of the religious connotations that the game was giving off. God slaying, you know, the usual Final Fantasy bather. That's very more. That's very much not the same in the same, you know, light. Anyway, let's keep moving. However, that game, and you have to remember, these games actually take place in the real world. I know that sounds strange, but Illusions of Gaia is exactly that. There's that one game more known amongst US gamers for one of its themes, and one of the themes of it is that all the dungeons are real places in the world. There's like the Great Wall of China, There's that temple in Thailand, the big Buddhist temple in Thailand. I can't think of its name right now. All kinds of famous landmarks are in that game, but yet you're not in a world that shows up as Earth. That shows up like our regular Earth. When we learn, and I'm not going to ruin the game for you. I'm just saying, how did these famous locations get to this possible fantasy world? We don't need to kill him. Something that the game does address. And again, that was the first game that really made Nintendo question Terranigma's release, and ultimately led to it not being released in the US, which made everybody a Sam Panda, because it was arguably one of the better looking games on the Super Nintendo, and a really good storyline. Very good storyline. And it's a shame that happens, games get lost in translation. And thus restore the architect, and we also restored some goats too, but apparently we needed to know that this particular person was an architect. No, it means nothing, I assure you. Alright, let's keep moving. Ah, shit. But you know what? If we're not willing to grab magic, we can just do this. I have no problem skipping out on these gems here. Big kill, right, Puffy? For those of you who still watch my Grandia Let's Plays, awesome, man. That's cool. There we go. I might redo even my Shining Force playthroughs from many years ago, just because I got a better mic and a better setup now. One of these days, I'll consider redoing it, Alright. So let's keep on trucking here. Let's undo that while we're at it. And so the sun has been released. Good for him. Alright, let's keep moving. Whee! I believe that this just goes up and around. Yeah. Oh, no, we did. Good thing I came back. Because, yeah. Come on, asshole. These come out one at a time. Imagine a fucking army of these just fucking assaulting your senses. Come on. Come on, cocksmoke. Yeah! I am the exterminator, bitch. Because slicing at them doesn't stop them from moving forward. This seems to work a little better here. At least for me it works better. I don't know about you guys. Works for me. Uh-oh. They're coming from all sides, Commander! They're coming from a big butthole in the ground! Ooh, there's a big gem. A big sphincter in the ground! Ah, shit. Yeah, now this one's just letting them all come out. Yeah, fuck you, bitch. Oh, shit. Oh, no. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. Hey, buddy, how's it going? Hi, guys. I want to live. And live we do. That almost got out of control. And Butthole released a goat. When you think about it, these are buttholes in the ground releasing things. Some people also call them ground vaginas. Or they give birth to creatures, so I guess that's a... maybe we should coin that, ground vagina. The monsters come from the realm of the ground vagina. As you can see here, the ground vagina is giving birth to many creatures. However, that there is a predator waiting for them as soon as they are given birth, and thus taken down in extraordinary militarized fashion. Oh yeah. I'm the reason goblins are extinct, baby. Yeah, watch out. See what's gonna happen here is this fucking Hadouken little fucker is gonna start dicking with me against my will when hot dickings are not allowed. Hot dickings, sir, are not allowed. Unless I'm the one doing the hot dickings. Okay, let's keep going. You're a horrible human being. Good! It's the highlight of my goddamn day. Let's get over here, so that way we're away from the fire launchers here. Somewhat away from them, anyway. I mean, at least only one is now shooting at us. We'll go in there and take care of that the Hadouken demons in a minute here. Skadoosh! Believe we can get in there. After going by trial. Remember, you don't have to kill the torch guys. So, for lack of a better term, they can go fuck themselves. Greatly. Alright, let's see here. Luckily for us, this is only going to launch one of these out at a time. Let's make sure we've got our medical herb equipped. We do. There we go. So the biggest threats have been removed. I need to get further away from these assholes. There we go. Butthole released an old man. That old man better be thanking me with, like, you know, really hot daughter. A ghost! A ghost! What fucking ghost is that? Rick James? It's the ghost of Rick James! Okay, well, duh. We're gonna stay. And if we need to get out, we can use him to get out of there. If I'm willing to dare risk going back this way. And you can see there's one of the last pods down there. But it doesn't look like we can get to it. For now. Just to make sure. Yeah, we can't get down there. You could try to kill it with the fireball wizard dude, but it's not going to help. Alright, so we need to, I believe, head back. So let's head back. That was actually a good point for me to head back, and I didn't think to do it. Fucking idiot! Excuse me. Yeah. Blow it out your ass, game. Okay. Yes, I would like to go back. Fucktard. Yay, we're back in Grass Valley. And what I want to do is we're going to swap our... Well, we're not swapping out our herb. We don't have the other item to put in its place. We don't have another herb to put in its place. Let's get the Dream Rod here. Okay, well, he gave us the information we needed to know. Alright. So let's go heal up first with our 1 damage. Shut the fuck up, bitch. I am doing what needs to be done. And let me grab some drugs. Yeah, sure, let's do this. What an asshole. What? That kid is a fucking asshole. Alright, let's keep moving. Yeah, you know what? This is neat and all, but you get an infinite amount of herbs anyway, so it's kind of... Almost seems like they were going to make gems a currency in this game, but kind of decided against it. It's hard to say, but, you know, yeah. Anywho. And that's something we need to know. So, think about that. Oh, God. Give him the food. Which used to belong to the painter and touch the painting. Other things to attend to, so I will see you later, brah. Alright, well. See you later, asshole. I guess you've got nothing else to tell me? Useless fuck. Alright, let's keep moving. As there is a sleeping woman here, we do have our dream rod. And now, time to read her dreams. Does she know that we're here because we're here to put a porno in there, or no? There we go. So a voice full of sadness came from somewhere. Lisa, you must tell everything that you know to this person in front of you, because if you don't, he will bitch slap your ass to the moon. So need my paintbrush to continue on. My paintbrush? The fuck? Daddy, is that you? Where are you, Daddy? I miss you so much. There was no answer. Well, you done goofed it, didn't you? Alright, so... Wakey, wakey, powdered synthetic eggs and bakey. But... Get out of my house! Well, we were watching her sleep and taking pictures. It's about my father and someone who looked just like you. My father told me to give his paintbrush to you and tell you all I know. The paintbrush is all I have left of my father. I hid it somewhere. When you come back to me with that brush, I will tell you all I know. Okay, so obviously Sleepy McFudwinkle there wants the fucking brush, and Goaty McGoaterton is goating it up over there. Alright, let's go ahead and head down. And we had learned from one of the goats that you need something of the painters to touch the painting to go into the world inside the painting. Is this all relevant? Kinda. Yeah, I would think so. We can gather what if what the goat said was true, maybe the goat's lying to us and trying to, you know, make a world without humans so goats will rule. And the initial gruff ship of the ages will take over, killing us all, leaving no mortal beings alive. Fear the gruff. Fear that which is known as the infinite gruff. For the infinite gruff will murder you. Murder you! And we release an old man. Okay. Fucking A. But that's not really what we're over here for. We're actually over here for this. And we get Leo's brush. Ooh, oh my. So we get Leo's brush. Let's go ahead and take it back. Ooh. Die. I probably could have just gone to the teleporter. It's really about the same amount of time, give or take. You're arguing semantics at that point. So down and around and back out to town. So this is a good place for us to stop. We've gotten the paintbrush. We need to go see and take it to the girl we went into her dreams. I'm watching you pee. Anywho, but this is a good place to stop. These episodes will be shorter than other RPG games because the game in and itself isn't very long. And we're going to be headed into some new cool stuff coming up. So thank you guys for stopping by. I'm your host, the RPG Guy. And we'll see you on the next episode of Let's Play Soul Blazer. Bye! Well, I hope you guys enjoyed that video. Please take a moment to check out more episodes from the RPG Guy, Tuesday Night Team Up, and more. And please subscribe. Always support the channels you enjoy watching, and while you're at it, follow us on Twitter, Facebook, and Google+. Keep on gaming hard. See you next time.